Life in a van can sometimes be quite sedentary and quite isolated until you get your mates over. And in this video, we're going to show you what life on the road is like when there's a threesome. Always an exciting moment when we go to pick up a VIP from the nearest airport. This time it's our boy mate, and we're coming off here, Mr. D, and flown into Belgrade. And we're going to go up to Subotica. Still can't get it right. And we're going to have a few days by the pool, in the city, and down by the lake.
Plane's landed early. Well, you haven't known a plane land early.
I don't see anything that's good enough for us at the moment.
It is utter chaos. There's cars everywhere, people parking where they shouldn't, couldn't find bloody airport arrivals, but it's downstairs if you ever come here. Look at it, chaos.
So we ended up tucking ourselves here and it was just fine. Then it was a couple of hours drive north to just near the Hungarian border at Camping Pallets near Subotica.
VIP has arrived, Belgrade in Serbia, and he's been here 5 minutes. And he's made himself at home. Look at this. He's already blocking the bar. And would you believe that this space here is where he'll sleep? And we'll show you that in a minute. But we can't get to the bar. Disaster, darling. But I have to say, you won't mind me doing this. We did have a few prezzies from him. You can do a quick online order and they provide a postal service, which we are super grateful for.
Hello.
That's our gorgeous host. We love him. That's Alfred.
I love you.
We love you more.
7 o'clock in the evening, everyone's chilled out. Barbies are going, there's a bit of music going, no one's blasting out.
Apart from, if I may, 2 little dogs that obviously turned up outside our little camper last night. Started stealing the shoes.
Oh, I know.
Karen on duty.
One of the criteria when we were searching for Scooby nearly 11 years ago was to make sure we had the facility to be able to put up guests. And when you can just fold down the table, you have ourselves a little single bed. This was perfect for us.
It's 10:15. I'm an introvert. And even though Andy's our bestest mate, I'm knackered. So I've left them to it. They'll be chatting for another hour or so. I've got myself a cup of tea and I've come to bed. And that's okay, because that's how we do things. There's no expectation for any of us to be a certain way, and if he were tired, we'd all go to bed, because he's obviously down in the lounge area. But it's okay. I always come to bed first and chill out, and I'm really tired, so leave the boys to it. It's nice for them to have some boy time, and I've got some me time. Night night.
We love how Scooby keeps everything private. We've got our own space in the bedroom, and this sliding door gives us privacy in the bathroom.
Morning.
What?
Yeah, you?
What's our plan?
Well, I think you've got some exercise for me, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
When does one want?
Yeah, as soon as I've had a cup of tea.
Let's have a cup of tea.
A cup of tea and off we go.
I might be a yoga teacher and have my fascia and lymphatic workout to follow, but there's nothing better than having your own jiu-jitsu master at your beck and call. Bit of self-defense in the morning, marvellous.
You're in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Hips, kick, One, two, three.
We have a pretty good routine in the morning. Here he is, still in bed. But it's only 8 o'clock, so he's allowed. So Andy goes out to do a bit of breathing, a bit of exercise, and he's just going for a shower, which means that I can get his bed sorted out and get breakfast ready. There we go, the bed's back to normal. Breakfast is served. We've got 1 clean body, 2 won't be too far behind. I've done my exercise, and yeah, all very organised, isn't it, Mr. P?
It is, and I've got clean pants.
Oh, thanks for that. Really wanted to know about your clean pants. And yeah, you know,
With anything in life with clean pants.
visitors love to take over your space.
Oh yeah, sorry about
But it's okay. That's how it is when you're doing a threesome. So we might have our bestie here, but do you know what? Life still has to go on. Washing's still got to be done, especially when there's a free washing machine.
Wash my bra, which is nice.
So lovely when we have people come stay. We're quite introverted, Smiley and I, and we're very happy in our own company. But from time to time, it's lovely to have a reality check and just have people come and poke us from time to time and say, come and socialise. And what it does for us is actually change the entire dynamics of how we live for maybe 2, 3, 4 days. And part of that is how we actually physically live in the van, and how we continue to do the things that are important to us, like our vlogs and our blogs, and also for our friends to feel like they can come and experience the country we're in. And one of my challenges was to try and work out, how do we entertain him? Because I am a bit of an entertainer. I spent some time thinking about what we did, where we went, particularly bearing in mind that there was a raging heat wave going on in and around the Balkans. So we're talking 41 degrees inside the van and about 35 outside. So we really needed to give some thought to how do 3 people live in a van in these sorts of conditions, stay cool, and also have a really nice time. So I've nipped in whilst the boys are having a coffee to the Reichel Palace, which is just iconic, and it's an art gallery, so I'm going to have a little look round. 200 dinar to get in, so that's what, about £1.40. So I'll show you around. I think it's lovely. So Reichel Palace was actually built in 1904 by a Hungarian. That's a family home, and as with lots of the buildings here in Subotica, it's all full of Art Nouveau, ceramics, testament to nature, and it's truly beautiful. I didn't spend very long in there, but it was a really nice experience. So back to the boys for a cup of coffee. This cafe is called Boss and is owned by the guy who has the vineyard that we're staying close to. It's absolutely super. And there they are. I don't think so. Miles? Think?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I tell you what, if you're vegan or vegetarian, you might struggle.
Is that the local?
So one of the things I love to do when we come to a city is to Google places that the locals eat, so we don't end up gravitating towards the expensive tourist places, which might just be fast food, European food. So we found this amazing spot called Bates,
which is not in a part of town that you would expect to come to. And from the inside, it looks very pleasant, but the outside is wonderful. Courtyards all over the place, and there are locals everywhere, just chatting and shaking hands. I'll just show you what it looks like. How many times have you stayed with this person?
I reckon it's 7 or 8
Yeah.
overall.
What surprised you most seeing our life in the van?
How you've managed over the years to put up with Miles in a confined space.
You could equally say though that
The other way round.
he's got to put up with me too.
What surprised me? Nothing surprised me because I know the type of people you are.
Mm.
What intrigues me is the conversations I have with people when I say I'm coming here. I was talking to somebody just prior to coming out. They say, going on holiday, where are you going?
Yeah.
And the last place they expect is I'm going to Serbia.
Yeah.
And then I say, oh, let me put it in context. I've got friends and they've been in a motorhome and travelling. They say, oh, that's brilliant. I said, for 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow. And I think there is a connection where they go, oh, if they've done that for 10 years, is it possible that I could do it?
Oh,
My
wow.
life is perceived as 2 weeks a year up in the lakes, and
Yeah.
maybe we go to northern France. Where I'm very proud to talk to my friends is how you've encompassed that as part of who you are in your life and your lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I get the pleasure of dipping in and dipping out.
Yeah.
And it's exciting for me because it's kind of, where are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I get to go to Serbia, Romania,
Yeah.
Bulgaria, wherever it might be, Portugal. And I get to dip in and spend a few days and experience that lifestyle with you.
Yeah.
What we do very well, I believe, is well, you plan it, Karen. If it was left to me and Miles, we'd just sit in the van drinking beer. Where we go and experience the local community and the neighbourhood. And so today we've had what I would consider the perfect day.
And now the packing up begins. Short and sweet.
Threesome over the last 3 days has come to an end. Has it been successful? By heck it has.
Think it has.
It has. We've navigated the space beautifully. We're still friends.
Aren't
and we're even talking
Yes.
about the next time. But sadly, all good things must come to an end.
Because I'm his wife and I've tracked him down.
And now, the threesome becomes a foursome.
Yeah!